Alright, so we're gonna go Spy here. Spy is probably one of the more preferred classes, I think, in this Mario Kart map. It's good for just like shooting across map. Like it's pretty much just no scoping with the sniper rifle if you have like the Ambassador or any other one of the revolvers. It usually takes 2 shots to kill somebody. It would take 3 or 4 with a heavy, and sometimes 3 with a soldier, depending on how accurate you are and where you hit them. So yeah, we're just gonna run around here. You can see that I'm on the blue team, and we are spawn trapping the red team pretty bad here. Yeah, just barrage of rockets. Because in this map, like I said before in the previous video, it is a crit map. So these rockets are one-hit kills to pretty much everybody. You have to be a little bit more accurate with heavies and soldiers, though, for getting one-hit kills. Over here, I think I saw somebody. Yeah, there is a engineer who's trying to build something away from where they're getting spawn trapped so they can try and get out. That's pretty much the only way to get out of getting spawn trapped in this map is to be an engineer and just give her out of your base and get as far away from there as possible, and then place a telly. I'm gonna go try and kill these people here. You can see these boxes are pretty good for cover that they put in here. It's near the blue spawn on that side of the map. This Mario Kart map was originally made by Alpha Omega, and 242 Furious kind of like copied the map and made it a crit map. It took out some of the stuff, like in the Alpha Omega one, I'm pretty sure you could like fly around and stuff, and in the party room you could like change the music of the entire map. But in the 242 Furious version of this map, which is this one, you can't do any of that. But it is 100% crits, which I really like. Makes it just the game a little bit simpler or harder, depends on how you look at it. So yeah, going around. In a second, I'll show you probably one of the best things to do with a spy when you are spawn trapping the other team. That's pretty much the only time that I am a spy is when we are spawn trapping the other team. Because for me to get a backstab personally, I suck at it. I am brutal at spy and like actually like being spy. You'll see in a couple minutes I'll go for like some backstabs and I'll just brutally miss and it won't be good. And you can see right there, cloak a little bit too late, get hacked down by a pyro. You see our teleporters here that are going towards the other team's spawn point to trap them. Alright, here we go. Disguise as a hobo using the black box as a soldier. I'm gonna go under these faces here of all like the people of Team Fortress 2, all the different classes, different types of fan art of the faces here. Actually, if you're an engineer and you're on the red team, there's a way to get up on top of those faces, and you can run across them and get on top of these boxes and get cover behind some of like the second level boxes, and that is probably the best spot you can get for spawn trapping the blue team, because you can just have someone stand there, open the door, and your soldiers and everything can just blast away at them into their spawn. So I'm just charging up my cloak and dagger here, trying to take out that engineer's stuff that was over there. Soldier easily took care of that spy. Alright, so I'm gonna go in here, uncloak, pull out my sapper, go for the sentry, zap the sentry, entry gets blown up, show the sentry gun, zap the dispenser, and kill the sentry. And that's probably the best moment I've had in Spy, probably in this whole video you're going to see. So if you want to get past the boredom, just skip the rest of this video. It's not that incredible. Unless you want to see that one part later on that this spy is just perfect for this map for. It's how to pretty much put a sentry in the other team's spawn. I'll show you that near the end of this video. So yeah, just going away with just 8 health here, hacking away at their team. I eventually get shot here real quick by another spy. And boom, there we go. Another spy with the Enforcer. If you are a spy with the Enforcer in this map, the Enforcer is probably the best gun you're going to have for a crit map as spy, because it takes one-shot kills for most of the weaker people. Like other spies, scouts, engineers, snipers, and medics. Pretty much takes one shot. Takes two usually for soldiers and pyros, and usually 2 or 3. Sometimes even 4. Depends on how accurate you are for heavies. But everybody knows heavies are kind of beasts when it comes to health. Friendly medic on top of that tube. You can get on top of that tube by going through its other tube, like pretty much. I call it its brother tube, because there's another one of those green Mario tubes on the other corner of the map that you can climb up onto. And if you go through like the hole in there, you'll pop up out on the top of that one. That's another good spot for putting a teleporter as an NG to spawn trap either team, either red or blue. It's a good spot. As you can see, there's a cat bus right there. Most of you are probably confused about that without me mentioning it before, but it's pretty much just a bus in the shape of a cat. And it's just like a secondary spawn for each team. Like the darker ones are blue, and the lighter, more red one is for the red team. So if you are getting spawn trapped, sometimes you will spawn inside the cat bus, and you won't be you can get out from there. But if you have both their cat bus and their main spawn trapped, they're pretty much done, as you will see in a couple minutes. There's one of my heavies getting stabbed. And as you can see, they control the party room here, which is that building in the middle. It's pretty much like any other party room, dark, dance floor. Yeah. It's good for controlling it as the red team, because then you get really close to the blue team if you put like a telly in there. It gets really good. My sapper gonna run up here and try and sap some more things. That doesn't really work out too well. So here I go through one of these tellies here that takes me to one of the good spawn trapping locations. As you can see, you get up onto these corners. There's 4 of these corners throughout you got pretty much on the corners of the entire map. And if you get on top of them, they're pretty much really good for sniping away and spawn trapping the other team. You can get up to them by pretty much sentry jumping or rocket jumping as soldier. You can sentry jump onto the main party room, which is that building in the middle, and then sentry jump onto a red building that's on the side behind me now, which you can't see. And then sentry jumping one more time onto one of those corners. And as you can see, this is what you do when you're spy and you have the cloak and dagger. As you can see, the door will open if you're standing in front of it. Doesn't matter what team you're on. You just can't go into it. So if you're spawn trapping them pretty bad, you can just camp out right here with cloak and dagger right in front of their door. And they can't see you, but you're holding the door open, so your heavies and your soldiers can be at a respectable distance from their spawn and just blow the living crap out of them right as they spawn in. So my team isn't doing that too well here. I don't think they really know what I'm doing. Like, that soldier isn't really blowing away. But it's good that we got a sentry up there right beside their spawn, so they can't really do much. And you'll see that my game lags out a fair bit here. I'm not quite sure why. I've tried turning down all the settings and closing everything in the background, but that hasn't really worked out too well. So we just stop and lag a little bit, and then it'll come back. Just get used to it. And here we go. Got some soldier rockets flying in there. Got a sentry going up on the side. So yeah. See some more rockets going through there. Oh, got shot. Dang pyro. Almost got me. I think by now we have a teleporter behind their spawn, so pretty much right up in their faces right now. You'll see that it gets pretty bad soon. Like, really bad. Some more rockets flying in there. And we got a heavy here too. See, this is spawn trapping at its best. Just sitting in front of them, opening the door, blowing the living crap out of them. As you can see, yeah, if you don't like spawn trapping, even if you are doing the spawn trapping, don't go to this map and close this video down right now, because it's pretty much all this video is going to be is just spawn trapping. Or, well, yeah, this video is going to be spawn trapping. My later ones, they you can see the progression of the red team slowly getting out, and eventually us getting spawn trapped, and then slowly getting out again. So yeah, good progressions in this map, from spawn trap to being out to getting spawn trapped. Another spy shooting away with the enforcer there. So yeah, you can see our soldiers just running around, blowing the living crap out of them. They have 4 players now, clearing the server pretty well. Eventually it gets down to two players, and everybody's pretty much dominating those 2 players. Got an NG here. NG hasn't really thought about it too much yet, but you'll see what our engineers eventually do later on. It gets to be pretty brutal. Yeah, it's blown away. Got a sniper up here trying to do something, trying to get some stuff done. Because once you're spawn trapping like this, sniping isn't really the best idea. Because your soldiers and your heavos will just steal the kills from you. So yeah, I decided to try and get myself some kills here, kind of make the video a little bit more interesting for you guys, instead of me just sitting there watching people kill other people. And I also just wanted kills to make myself look a little bit better in this game. Yeah, you can see they're getting the shit kicked out of them. They don't even have a chance to move once they spawn. Yeah, if you don't want to watch the rest of the spy video, I really don't blame you. The rest of it's just spawn trap, spawn trap, spawn trap. Pretty much like this for the rest of the game. Still 4 players, they haven't left yet. I have some sentries right in front of their spawn, so they pretty much can't get out. Eventually later on I have some guy yelling at us to stop, because he's like, how do you expect 3 people to get out of this? And we're like, well, try your ass off. And they did, and they do eventually get out. They do. But that's in a couple videos to come. Unless you've already watched those videos where they're out. Here we go. Guys on fire. Sentry right there. Holding the door open again for our soldier there and our sentries. As you can see, with holding the door open, having a sentry right there, this is what I was saying about how it gets pretty brutal, having sentries right in front of their door and just holding the door open. So once they pop up, they don't have a chance to even really do anything. They're just dead right away. That spy, I think, managed to get over there because he was blown over there by a rocket. The chance of him actually being able to walk that distance is pretty difficult. And as you can see, we have some sentries up here inside their spawn. So even if the door closes, they're done, because we have sentries that are inside their spawn. Alright, so thanks for watching this spy video. I'm going to switch classes and go to the next video. Thanks.